it will be stretched to an extent that you feel like NDC is collapsing, but that is not it. There is nothing you can do about it. It must happen, and it will happen. But God is revealing it to help you, to tell you what you should do. So these are what you should do. Now, when God revealed the thing, instead of you guys listening to one another, you are rather fighting one another. So, in this time of shaking, the way out is that listening to one another. Any set that will rise up, any group that will rise up, no matter what they will say, don't fight among yourselves. This is what, I'm not advising you, this is what God revealed, and I'm telling you. Don't fight among yourselves, because what God revealed, you are to listen to each other. So this group will raise an issue. Another group will raise an issue. This group also will raise an issue. What you have to do is not to fight among yourselves. So don't fight this group because this group is saying something, or the other group is saying something, or is speaking against this particular group of people. No, it should not be like that. What the way forward, what God is showing is that listening to one another. No matter how, there are two major groups who are going to be very equivocal, and in fact, their presentations of issues will be more of an attacking the rest of the people. But it's all supposed to work together for your good. So don't fight each other when these things are unfolding. Don't fight each other. The way forward for you is that listen. Do more of listening than fighting. Don't do personality attacks. Don't suppress any group from expressing themselves, because you can't stop it. But the purpose for all these things happening is that at the end result, you are going to be a very strong party. Yes, that is the end result. You are going to come back together and become more stronger. But this shaking is to put you on the right path. And the way forward is that all the sects that will rise up, don't fight each other. What you must do is to listen to each other. Listen to yourselves. Don't fight yourselves. Listen to each other. That is the way forward for the NDC party. So, still in the NDC party. So I'm going to reveal what God is saying, then I'll bring it in conjunction to the ex-president Mahama. The ex-president Mahama. So I'm going to your comments are welcome. If you want to send a comment, it's welcome. So I'm cool because I have to carefully deliver the messages that God has given me to bring to us. So I'm on NDC. Now, the second session is this. And as I said, I'm going to combine that and link it to the ex-president Mahama. All right. Okay. So the second session for NDC. NDC as a party. No, the second session. Sorry for that. It's trying to monitor. Some people are sending me some comments and I wanted to read it. So sorry for that. Sorry for that feedback. Okay, so let me look at the next session. Still on NDC. The Lord took me and I saw about six possible and people who are eligible to stand for your flag bearership. And when the Lord revealed the whole thing to me, I saw that among the 6 people that were revealed, there was no light. You see, when a person is chosen for presidency, there is a divine light that shines on the person. Yes, if you don't know, that is what it is. For a nation, for any leadership, there is always the divine light of God that spots out people. So when that person is chosen, it now helps the group or the people to chalk success in what they are doing as leadership is concerned. So I watched through the 6 personalities, but the spotlight was not on any of them. The spotlight was not on any of them. Then this is what happened. Then suddenly I saw the ex-president, Mahama. But what was happening is that among the 6, it's like he's been taken out of the picture. It's like NDC was contemplating whether they should repeat Mahama in 2024 or not. NDC, please listen. And the followers of Mahama to listen. The truth of the matter is that NDC, none of your other personalities, they can be good administrators, they can have personality, they can have the potential to become a president, but honestly speaking, in the arena of your flag bearership, in the realm of the spirit, none of them are ready for it. I'm not talking about physical things, we are talking about spiritual things here. And the spiritual determines the physical. Remember last year and on, when I begin to talk about NDC, I talk about Mahama and things you have to do in order to have a chance. And I told you by September, that was last year, before the election, that if you don't take such steps, the door will close against you. And that happened because I said not to speak my mind. There are things that God revealed. And when God speaks, who is there to annul it? Okay, so I pray that this time you people will not be because behind the scene, there were a lot of people, let me say, notable people, influential people in NDC who I know, and their numbers was given to me to speak to them. They schedule a meeting with you, and they don't honor it. They don't honor it. And this went against them. I believe they will learn their lessons. So I pray that this time you will listen. You will listen. All right. So the spotlight is not on any of the people you present. So if you present any candidate, it won't work. It won't work at all. I saw the spotlight on the ex-president Mahama. Listen, you can challenge it, but you can't challenge the mind of God. You can say things, but you can't challenge the mind of God. So the spotlight is still on ex-president Mahama. So 2024, the right candidate you can feature should be the ex-president Mahama. It will be a waste of time if you try to bring other person on board as your flag bearer. It will be a waste of time. Mark my words. It will be a waste of time. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. I'm just telling you what God have said. And those are the words I heard. It will be a waste of time if you try to